Join me this week as I get some much needed winter prep done around the cabin. I get lost in the woods while hunting, and I finish it off with a delicious meal cooked over an open fire, plus announce the prize winner. You're not going to want to miss this one.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I'm here back at my cabin, as you can see, and I have to get a few chores done before the winter sets in. We actually got a little bit of snow last week, so it reminded me that I had to take care of a few things before I feel comfortable that the cabin is ready. Bought this little device at the local hardware store. It's a Steel brand, and it basically takes the guesswork out of sharpening my chainsaw. I'm not very good at it by myself, so this guides you along. It does two at the same time. It does the flat blade, so it brings down the, I forget what that tooth is called, and it also sharpens the tooth itself. So it's a really handy rig. I find it works really well. It's not quite as good as, say, one of the boys doing it freehand, but it's better than what I can do freehand, and that's more important. So. Too much oil is better than not enough. Alright, if you were with me for the woods video, you'll know that I've got to drive quite a ways to get in here, about 9 kilometers before I get to my permit area. So I'm going to go in there now. I've got my rifle with me, so if I do happen to see a grouse or a bunny, I'll take care of that. Hopefully get one and be able to show it to you. If not, I'll have a great day in the woods. So we'll see you in a bit. Decided to take the truck today instead of the side-by-side. In the event I am able to get a little bit more wood, got more space to put it in her, so we'll use the truck instead today. Grouse tend to hang out by the side of the roads, especially when there's gravel and such, because they need a little bit of rock. They store it to digest their food in their gullets there. So they use the stone to grind up some of the food that they consume. So sometimes they'll be on the side of the road just kind of collecting small stones and small rocks and such. We've had quite a bit of rain since the last time I came up here, which is excellent because we had such a dry summer, and it's easy to see now when you look at the brooks and the rivers. They're really starting to come alive again, which is awesome. unbelievable how many hunters I passed coming in this road today. I bet you I must have passed 10 or 15 at least. So the likelihood of seeing any small game on the road while I drive in is pretty much nil. They're all spooked back into the woods. And that's okay. My main priority is to get a little bit of wood for the fire pit anyway, so I'll go in, I'll get that, and then I'll head back home to the cabin. That's hard work. It's not a lot, but it's enough for a leisurely go out in the woods. Enough for now. Now the work begins. Well, I got here late. That's as much as I'm willing to do today. We'll see you guys in the morning. As you can see, we are getting rained on here this morning. Unexpected. The forecast calls for sunny with some clouds, but no rain. But I guess the weather never pays attention to the forecast, as is typical in Newfoundland. So I'm going to sit around for a little bit, drink some coffee, and see if this changes, if the clouds break. Because I got lots of chores to do, and I also want to get out, have a boil up, and of course announce the winner. Well, I'll be doing that anyway, whether I have a boil up or not, but I'll be announcing the winner to the giveaway that I promoted in the last video. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. So I got a bit of an issue here this morning. It looks like I got some kind of leak or something going on around the stove. There's a lot of rust built up on the top part of the stove. My wife actually drew attention to it, but it doesn't look like there's anything coming in around the pipe, which is really strange. I don't really know where the water is coming in, if it is, unless it's just dripping down on the inside of the pipe somewhere. Maybe that's the issue. Oh yeah. There might be a little bit of dampness up there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it looks a little damp up there underneath. Nothing there. At any rate, I've got to get up on that roof and do something about it. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do. I've got some roofing cement, so maybe I'll just lather that on around the pipe and see if that helps. So I got this roofing cement, basically like tar. See if this works. I think that'll do the trick. Far too beautiful a day to stay here. I got that one task done. I'm happy with that. I think I'm gonna go in the woods. So I got my chores done today, and there's nothing quite like going for a little walk in the bush. This is a trail I haven't been on before. So I'm equipped in the event I see something I don't expect to, but I wanted to get out, and it is a gorgeous day, and this is gorgeous country, that's for sure. Well, I always learn at least one lesson when I come out here. Luckily, I was prepared for this one. I only walked, I don't know, maybe a kilometer. I didn't really take note. It was probably a little more than a kilometer. And as I was in there looking at where my cabin was, or where I thought it was, I got turned around. Started walking and walking and walking. Could not find the trail. Ended up down by this pond. And then I remembered I had this GPS app And yeah, instantaneously found back where I was going. It saved me a lot of traipsing, that's for sure. So if you are out in the woods and you decide to go for a walk, always a good idea to at least have a compass, tell somebody where you are. And for most of the stuff we're doing around here, an app like a GPS map app is cat's meow. But after all that walking, I think it's time to grab something to eat, find a nice place for a boil up and a chat. So I'm at an area called the prison camp right now, and there's a little pond right by the side of the road that I pass every time I come out here. And I always want to stop, never stopped yet, but decided to have a boil up here today. Somewhere new, somewhere different. Like many people, I suffer from anxiety and mental health issues, PTSD in particular. And talking to a lot of the people that have a similar experience, they almost all tell me that the best therapy is to be outside. Sometimes it's hard to get your butt off the couch, but when you have the strength and will to do it, the benefits are exponential. You certainly feel much, much better. And I certainly do. So I'm going to cook up a bit of fish here now, enjoy it, and fill up the tank, as I say. A little bit of foil dinner. So I put some fish and some peppers in some foil, and I'm going to roast that over the coals in a minute and enjoy that. Before I dig into this grub, I want to do the draw. So the draw from the last video I posted on Bowering Park, people that commented there all got entered in. Let's find out who won the prize. Congratulations, Leslie. I will be getting your address and sending your goodies off in the near future. Thanks for playing. All I did is I put it in foil with some salt and pepper. No oil, no nothing. And roasted it over the fire for about 30 minutes. And it is divine. And with this backdrop, who can complain? Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to conclude the video here. It was quite the adventure over 2 days. I appreciate you joining me. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Hit that like button if you liked it. And of course, leave a comment, question. I respond to every single comment that comes in. And don't forget, get outdoors. Blow a stinking house off you. That one was for you, Gary.